Sergio Busquets. He's a great player, one of the best central defensive midfielders of all time.
I think Zubimendi is the proper replacement.
If you ask me a replacement for Busquets, I will say Manuel Ugarte.
Sofia Amrabat, I am not excited by his deal and it just doesn't make sense to get him.
I think Brozovic is the best option.
If humans want a midfielder, just know that we got Freddie McTominay ready for you, yeah?
Bro, get away, bro. Please get away, run away. I'd like to speak about the position that has been very concerning for us. Sergio Busquets, he's a great player, one of the best central defensive midfielders of all time. And I think his time is up. Maybe he got one more season in him, but it's up to him. It's up to Barca. So the thing is, we are eventually going to have to replace him. And one of the players in the topic, in the agenda was Sofian Amrabat. And what's your opinion on Sofian Amrabat?
No, I don't see him at Barca. Like, he's a good player, but I don't see him at Barca. Busquets, he's an intelligent, and you need someone of the similar profile. Amrabat is more of a destroyer. He won't make that through balls. He won't see those runs which are made by a winger. So I just think that we need to replace him with someone, who's good on the ball and also someone who sees the spaces. We have seen Busi, how he can switch the game in just seconds. So
Sofia Amrabat, I am not excited by his deal and it just doesn't make sense to get him. If we get Gundogan, I think Gundogan can do a decent job as a CDM. I would rather have Busquets for one more year and hopefully we will get another good CDM next year. But I am not excited with the whole Sofia Amrabat.
Yeah, but if we just put the negative aside, the positive is that he got a good character. He will play for the badge. That's the most important thing.
He'll be good for the morale, yeah.
In my opinion, sign Brozovic this summer and we sign a young prospect. Let's say Manuel, Ugarte. So we have a proper starter, which is probably the closest thing to Busquets in Brozovic, and we have a prospect who can then take over from Brozovic because Brozovic is 31 or something, and he'll get washed in 2 years. So we should swap Kessie with Brozovic and buy a young prospect, and we can have Busi for one more season if he wants. He doesn't agree, or if Messi doesn't come, we can even get rid of Busquets.
Yeah, it's good. Honestly, Brozovic is a much more superior option when we're talking about Amrabat. I'm not a big fan of Amrabat. He's good as a central defensive midfielder. He drops back sometimes in the defensive line to help out the attacking threat. And he's not good with dealing, the aerial threats, but his positioning is good. He wouldn't have to face an aerial threat. He's a good passer. He's good in distributing the ball.
Really competitive as well.
If you look into his injury records, he's been really strong, and his work rate is very remarkable, and he has good stamina as well. But if you're throwing Brozovic in the conversation, I think Brozovic is a better candidate to replace Busquets, and it all depends on Milan and Kessie, of course.
Yeah, because I think Milan are interested in Kessie as well.
It depends, man. Is it going to be a direct swap, or is it going to be swap plus cash? The terms.
Inter should pay us cash because
of course, yeah. It doesn't make sense for us to pay them cash.
A direct swap will be good for us.
Yeah, direct swap plus some cash, of course.
I've seen the game of Real and Sociedad, so I agree with Xavi in this one. I think Zubimendi is the proper replacement.
Don't you think it's going to be expensive? He's been priced around 60 million. Splashing out 60 million seems a bit of a luxury signing for me with the position we are in.
Yeah, but
also he literally just said that he's committed to La Real and
players say that, of course they're going to say that. 90% of the players who say that end up in another club. So Zubimendi, in my opinion, is never going to be an option for Barca, just as much as Rodri.
If you ask me a replacement for Busquets, I will say Manuel Ugarte.
Franco also said Sandro Tonali.
I don't think he has ever been an option. He's going to be ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I think he'd go well with Frankie de Jong. Tonali, I think, is a good lineup of midfield, in my opinion. The thing is, in my honest opinion, the only way of replacing Busquets is to change the entire system as well.
I actually disagree with the Brozovic deal. I don't want Brozovic in Barcelona.
Why not? He would be great.
I think it's going to be the same as having Pjanic back. Not going to add any
substance. No. It's a different player.
No, Brozovic is very good, man. Our best replacement for Busquets, if we are talking.
He's not even close to the Pjanic deal.
I don't think he's going to do anything. He's old. I think Gundogan is a much better choice.
He's 31, man. He's not old. He still has 2-3 seasons. You don't get washed at 31. You can easily play till 33, 34.
There are players balling at 35.
We can keep Buzi for another year instead of getting Brozovic.
No, Brozovic is not going to stay forever, but yeah, for 3 years. 3 years is a long period of time to, and time to, spend some investment on CDM, maybe a young CDM, maybe new players will pop up, He buys us time.
I think Gundogan can do a decent job as a CDM, but I think we should keep Buzi for at least one more year and then see our options. I mean, Gundogan can play well with Frankie de Jong next to him.
At a CDM, I think Brozovic is miles better. Gundogan's role is, much forward, much more advanced midfielder. He's nowhere near even in a double pivot. Why do you want Gundogan to play deeper when he's literally doing a great job as advanced? I think Brozovic is the best option. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to play Gundogan as CDM.
We're not splashing out hard cash on Brozovic. So, provided the facts, this could be a good deal. I don't know if Kessie is going to agree to this or if there's going to be numbers involved, but this could be a good deal, in my opinion.
Why not get hard cash for Kessie?
Who's going to pay? My question is, why would you want hard cash for Kessie when you can swap him with Brozovic? CDM is the most priority position for Barca at the moment right now.
Look,
and it is the most concerning position. So if we are solving it at least for 3 years, if you're buying us time for 3 years, then why don't you go for that?
None of them is going to replace Busy. It's not going to happen.
None of them is ever going to replace Busi. So why don't we get someone at least close to, performing what he can?
The thing is, Xavi is going to play Busi. As long as Busi stays in the team, Xavi is going to play him as a central defending
midfielder. We're talking about 3 years. I think also Xavi was interested in Brozovic as well when he was free in the window. Xavi wouldn't be interested in a CDM if he thinks about dropping Busi. He wants another CDM. If he's interested in him, he's not going to put him in the bench. And Busi is getting old and he'd understand that.
I still think Busi is going to stay one more year. I am pretty sure of that. And that takes one more year out of the 3 that we're talking about. So it's 2 years for Brozovic.
That means 2 more years. It buys us time.
But I think if we have Brozovic as the only replacement for Busi for 2 years, I think it's better to have Busi for 1 more year because he is a better central defending midfielder than Brozovic or the other players we're talking about. If we really want someone that can take over the position, that's a different thing. But for short-term solutions, I don't think we should go for that.
If humans want a midfielder, just know that we got Freddie McTominay ready for you, yeah?
Bro, get away, bro. Please get away, run away.